Hey, Buff Nation, voice of the Buffs, Mark Johnson here, coming up on Saturday. Yeah, the rain's coming, so is the spring game, though, here at Folsom Field. Pat Shurmur, offensive coordinator, joining us. You got your rain gear ready for Saturday?
That's what they say. I'm hopeful it doesn't rain. I think we're going to try to, be aware of what's going on with it. Hopefully, so that we can get some more good football in. We've had 14 good practices. I feel like on offense we've had really 13 really, really good days. Defense did a good job today, right? And we dropped some balls and we didn't get on the right people, and we did some things that you can't do to be successful. So the good news is you learn from it. It's just like having a bad outing, and then you come back out in week 15 and try to win the day. But it's been very competitive. I feel like I can't speak for the defense, but I feel like we're all getting our systems in place. Most of the players that are here, right, most if not all, will be here as we get ready for spring, which we didn't have the luxury of last year. And so we just kind of keep building on what we're doing, and just keep moving.
You were here last year. You take over the play calling towards the end of the season, but really you've had a running start to this season. Does that make things easier in terms of, implementing your vision?
Well, yeah, I think so. You need a full cycle to teach an offense. So, when you're walking through it and installing it in the spring, and then you get to come out here in uncontrolled settings and practice it and go back and review it, come out and practice it again, make corrections. And so, the players are building a memory bank of reps. We're getting used to working together. They're getting better at their individual crafts. And so then now when you come back in the summer, they've already heard it twice. And so you're up and running a little faster. And so I don't think we had the luxury of that a year ago. And so, yeah, certainly it's been a big help.
The way college football is right now, we know with players coming in and out, that kind of knocks your continuity off kilter a little bit, if you will. But the number one question I get asked about is offensive line. You got a bunch of new guys in there. How's that coming along?
The O-line's been doing great. They're coming together. They're individually getting better. I think Coach Phil and Coach Gunner, Coach Grant, they're doing a good job of working with them. They're individually getting better at their craft, and then they're doing a good job of working together. They're one group that will continue to grow, and we all know the longer and the more reps they can spend working together, the better we're going to be. So feel pleased about that. We got hit with the running back bug here, so what we had to play some 5 wides today, and so part of that is good too, because as an offense we're forced to adjust and. So that you work through that too, because that could happen in a game. In the first kickoff, your 2 backup running backs could go down and run into each other and get hurt. Now how do you play? And so those are the kind of things that we're working through, and it's a good exercise for everybody.
You've got the great luxury of having a returning starter who's a great quarterback, so that's wonderful. We look forward to see what Shurmur does developing in his final year. Behind him, how's some of that depth been coming along at quarterback?
Well, I really am pleased with what Staub has done. Ryan has done a really good job. He showed in the Utah game what he's capable of, and then so that kind of like, okay, we got something here, because you never know until a guy's in a game. And he showed, going into the game as a starter, he was able to perform at a very high level for him because he hadn't played much. And he's kind of grown since that time. We feel good about his progress, and then the guys behind him are coming as well.
Lastly here, all right, Saturday, spring game. What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to see from your group?
Well, I joke, I say it tongue-in-cheek a little bit, but we want to make it look like football. So from an offensive standpoint, you want to throw and catch. You want to block. When you run the ball, you want to carve out yardage, right? And so, those are all things that we're trying to do. We want to be efficient. If we got an opportunity to create some big plays, we want to take advantage of it and just do what we do. It'll be really pared back schematically. In theory, unless somebody's peeking over the fence, this will be the only opportunity somebody will have to watch us. So we'll do a lot of the things that we did last year that are probably already on tape, and we'll kind of keep all the stuff we've been cooking in the background. So that would be the plan.
Yeah, the work continues till we get things underway come August. But, Coach, good luck this weekend.
All right, thank you.
All right, Pat Shurmur, offensive coordinator for the Buffaloes. Spring game, 1 o'clock on Saturday at Folsom Field.